Shout out to Frank Mank Loc.
Appreciate.
I appreciate you taking the time to tell us kind of how you got here
Yes, sir.
to where we at today.
Yeah.
Because it was a journey. Like I had said. I said that at the beginning. I called it.
Yeah.
But it like I'm gonna open the same way I closed.
Yep,
you know, it always inspired me. If I would be lying if I didn't say that. You know what I mean?
That's love.
Because but for me, I always kind of drew my biggest inspiration from, for lack of a better word, just the regular people that I was cool with. That I felt like, oh, they doing the same thing I'm trying to do.
Straight up.
Just figuring myself out while making sure I'm there for my kids. You know what I'm saying? Just being a father. And then figuring everything else out. So, I'm not going to say his name again, though. I almost did. Like this other cat. But anyway, so shout out to you.
Appreciate
So
it.
you went through that, you got here. So,
yes, sir.
Today, well, not today, last week, saw you out of the show.
Yeah.
It was great to see you.
Definitely was
Performance was fire.
So
were those songs new songs? Are they coming out? Are they already out?
Some out, some coming out.
So right now,
Yeah.
what's the future look like for Slang Gang? Who's repping right now? Who's rapping? Like what's going on? Walk us through it.
And the starting two, I'm gonna say right now, me, myself, and Pook G.
Got you. Yeah, shout out to Pook.
But no, our team runs deep.
Got it. Family and just gangsters and
all whenever y'all ready to get back to it, just let me know.
Yeah, because you had a few people on stage, right?
Oh yeah, that's family. But
the shit was beautiful. I dug it.
Yeah, we go back. I
dug it. So and you can see the love between y'all too.
You want to know what's crazy? They just came to support, and then we was like, hey, we doing this track. You want to come up with us? And they hopped up like we
love that.
It was love.
Shout out to that.
And shout out to everybody came to support too. We had a blast.
Shout out to the guy who put on the show.
Oh yeah, most def.
So, do you have an album? Like, so where are you at with kind of the plan for the squad?
Really?
For you and Pook, I guess. I'm assuming right now your projects are going to be together, right?
Oh yeah, we got a bunch coming. She got some solo stuff on the way. We hitting the ground running.
So you recording them yourself?
Yup. Mix, master.
Fire.
We try to do it all.
Fire.
Yeah. And
you do your graphics too?
Yep. I do it all.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised because you kind of always had to figure it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Had to.
So I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
So talk about some of your favorite songs. Kind of where you feel like y'all at. What do you like? What is the thing right now that makes you want to put the pen to the paper? Like, what's your main motivating factor right now? You overcame something, and so that got you here. So like today, when you write a song, like does it feel good? Does it feel like work? Does it come easy?
It just flows now. It's like it's just supposed to happen.
I love that because I talked with Ray.
Yeah.
To be fair, he was the only other interview, so he's the only other person I talked to. About writer's block.
Yeah, he said he don't get it. He a cold piece.
He right. He said I can't relate to that.
He a cold piece.
He said I can't relate at all. Like I was just like, damn. So so you've had to deal with that and kind of overcome that?
I've definitely had writer's block a few times.
And so this version of you right now feels kind of just flowing.
I feel unblockable at the
moment. Love that.
Definitely.
Love that. So who's doing the production? Obviously it's probably not the same person, but where do you get a bulk of your production from?
I've been getting most. Shout out to Hearst Hits and Rob on the beats.
Yeah, shout out to him for sure.
They've been keeping me flooded, both of them.
Love it.
It's been all love.
I'm gonna try to hit. They're local.
Oh yeah.
I wonder if they'll come fuck with me.
Oh,
most definitely. We talk about some music.
Hearst is out. Been doing big things.
I'm trying to rap too.
Atlanta too. Been getting it.
Yeah. Oh, so I've heard. I know who they are. For sure. I know who they are, and that makes sense.
And Rob and
he
and Rob go back. We definitely go back.
For sure. I could tell.
Yeah.
I could tell. Yeah, I could tell. Y'all super supportive of each other.
Yeah, it's all love.
No, yeah, I seen that. Love. So shout out to him for sure.
Oh yeah, they been.
So
everything recent.
You got some producers.
Them two been flooding me.
Yo,
I love it.
Y'all on fire with the pen?
Oh yeah, we back at it.
You gonna be performing more?
Oh yes. Can't wait.
Got it. So we gotta talk. This has to be as big as the come up. You know what I'm saying? So what are some artists that like you worked with that? What are your favorite artists that you worked with here? You know what? I don't want motherfuckers won't get into they top fives and all that local stuff because they don't want to stand on it later. It's just fun, man. It's just fun. But with that said, what are some of the more songs you've enjoyed or some of the better experiences you've had? A few people you really enjoy working with? Or is there anybody you hope to work with?
Hope to work with would be easier because I had a blast with everybody I've done music
For sure,
with.
for sure.
So I can't even.
What is some shit we should check for? What are some big features you feel like you've had? You know, or not even big in the sense of that you felt like, oh, they came in and got busy.
Oh, I've had Crazy Baby. Like,
listen,
man. Talking about my first group music.
Crazy Baby is one of the rawest rappers I ever heard.
He went nuts.
Listen, I've said that since I've known him since 12 years, whatever it's been. He gets busy.
Oh yeah.
He gets. But actually, it's funny you say that because that's. I don't exactly know how we met.
Right.
Like I know that we kind of reconnected through a mutual friend, and we're able to link a bunch, right? Because we was always chilling with the homie, but we knew each other before that.
Straight up.
So, when did y'all make that song? That first song? What that video? What's it called?
DMI Stand Up.
Yeah. When, like, around what year was that? I should have had it pulled up. I bet I could have pulled it up. I should have. Now I'm gonna be boring unless you can carry it.
2014.
Okay, so I was gonna say 2013 or something, but I definitely met you around the time of that.
Yeah.
You know, because I met Lottie. Yeah. You know, like a long ass time ago. Shout out to Lottie. His name came up a few times too. But
yeah.
Good dude. I got a lot of love for him. So
that's my brother from another.
So Isaac has always gotten busy since I knew him then.
Oh yeah.
So
he's a dog.
Fair enough. And then anybody else?
Phil Quimby.
Bruh.
Dog.
Bruh,
I done got beat from him.
I want to interview Phil so bad. Pause. Yo, Phil is. Listen to
That's
me.
my boy. He's one of the most solid
to
individuals.
Me, I can't never say nothing
dog.
But that's my guy. So I can't. That's all I know. That's the way I feel. You know what I mean? But yo, I got some fun. I had some fun times with him, man. Yeah, he's a. You know what I'm saying?
Solid.
You're not gonna get to the quarterback that's behind Phil. You know what I'm saying? Like you might as well just get that up. You know what I'm saying? He's a linebacker for sure.
Most definitely.
Yeah, I love Phil. So that's actually, and shout out to you be seeing the art. I be seeing the art, man. I would love to get him on here. I'm gonna hit him up actually.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit him up because I would like to be.
He goes ham.
Shout out to his brother too.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna hit him up because I love Phil. I love Phil. So it seems like he had the beautiful baby. You know what I'm saying? He's a dad now. You know, so I've been his dad when I was hanging out with these guys for all those years. You know, so I kind of so it's kind of cool to see.
Yeah.
And then he stepped into the art and shit. You know, he's great at his job. You know what I'm saying? He's actually a great promoter of everything he does online, from his actual job to like the art and shit. So love it. Love both those guys. So Phil, if you see this, I would love to get you on here, yo. But no matter what, shout out to you, man.
Solid.
Shout out to you for sure. So he gets busy. I can see him being a lot of fun to work with, for sure.
Definitely.
So do you have any features coming up or that you hope to lock in?
Yeah,
to kind of
with you.
I love that. Yeah, I can't wait. We finna get busy. I got a few that are gonna come out too. I'll be rapping my ass off. Yeah, I look forward to that. I hope to perform it one day too.
Oh, most definitely.
You know, because I'll turn up a little bit. No, I'm excited.
Yeah, and also looking forward. Trapper Julie. That's always been my dog.
Julie is it. Julie might be my top two, and he might not be two. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta talk to him, I hope, at some point. But that's been my guy forever. I remember I met Julie way back in the day when he had the two-door BMW, mad long ago. And I've always followed him. And I just
the school days.
I would tell him too.
Solid.
I would tell him too, like it was his consistency for those years where he was consistent. Like when I was just out as a fan, so I learned Trapper Julie and all that shit, and I started singing it at each show. I was like, that consistency was big. That's why I was saying consistency to you. I think it's kind of missing. Like Ray has it. This dude is a fucking legend, apparently. But no, he definitely has it, right? So that consistency, will go a long way, and that's what he had as well.
Oh yeah,
for sure. So
yeah.
So no, Julie is a beast. I got tons of love for him. He's gonna come up on this show a lot. I'm always gonna take the time to shout him out. I always fucked with Julie. It was always love. I always felt at his show that I was there as a fan, but I never felt like one. As my guy and shit. So I was always appreciated that. But when I first got here, I was hungry to rap. I got some super dope stories about when I first got here. But every time I would meet somebody, I would do it like that. I'd be like, oh, if I saw their video or some shit, because I was trying to figure out who was who, I'd be like, oh, I'm a fan. right away. That's how I met Sir William. I met a bunch of people like that.
Real.
And then I just stayed cool with him
Oh,
because I eventually became their peer. But I just always was like, to me, it's like, why not?
Straight up.
If you my man, I'm excited for you.
Straight
You know
like
what I'm
that.
saying? Like, if my man should be excited for me. That's how I feel. Like, what are we doing?
Straight up.
But I learned it ain't all like that. There's some competition you don't even know about.
For real, for real.
I've been struggling with that lately. I can see it now.
Most definitely.
And some of that shit hurt a little bit because these are people that it's like if I see you and I hug you and I love you and I tell you that,
Straight up.
nothing we're doing is changing that. I wouldn't do that then.
At all.
There's nothing that's going to happen on the internet or like we as good as our last conversation. That's how I fuck with you.
Straight like that.
There's not something someone else could tell me, none of that. You know what I'm saying? So, because if I'm going to come to you then, be like, all right, we're going to figure this out. This is my man.
Straight up.
I'm not going to believe you off nothing, no matter what. But it's not like that with everybody.
On everything.
And some motherfuckers just, yeah, so I don't even know how we got onto that because that stung a little bit, but it's not always love.
Nah.
It's not
It'd
always
be a
love,
lot
but
of
with
fake
Julie, it's love.
Always.
So yeah, I hope you get the, I always get it back.
Oh,
I hope you get that feature because yeah, he's a dog.
Oh, yeah.
He's a dog.
We definitely supposed to do some years ago.
So-
I feel like I fumbled it playing. Not necessarily playing.
Well,
but,
yeah,
you
and
know,
with
life
somebody
be
like
life.
him, you do got to get it done.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
about his business.
And well, not even that. He just deserves that. I feel
Yeah,
like
yeah.
if he takes the time to say, yeah, I'm gonna do this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then no, he gets busy. So do y'all have like y'all working on a project? You have any? You just having fun right now? Hear that truck driving by?
Oh, right. Right now we singles. I've been singles.
I know I had him
singles.
up. I haven't pulled up. I think.
Yeah, dropping singles.
Did you make a song about somebody?
You know, there be some characters acting a little shifty. You know, they
Speaking of Juliana, the first thing on my feed. Shout out to you, dog. I'm listening to you.
yeah. You know, there be some shifty character. And it ain't even necessarily that I don't still got love for cuz.
But literally,
He just be
isn't the
acting
song
like a
called?
hoe sometimes.
Hold on. Isn't the song actually called though? Wait a minute. Too Many Fakes.
Oh, that's about a few somebodies.
Got you.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So then it got a little more personal in your snippet.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I think one fake is too many fakes.
Ain't it?
Just one. We don't need any.
So just imagine got to deal with most.
Yo,
of those.
everybody's not the toughest. Everybody's not the coolest. Everybody's not the smartest, the funniest, the richest. None of this.
And I accept everybody for who they
That's
is.
what I'm saying. That's what I mean.
So
Like,
why fake the phone?
why? I think it's a mental illness.
It gotta be.
I think it's a mental illness. And it sounds like a joke. People probably hee and hawing right now. But like, I actually think
Real
it's a
life.
mental illness,
Yeah,
though.
real life.
I think some people be believing some bullshit to the point they believe it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
know some good people that I think are good people who lie all the time.
Oh yeah.
And I'll never understand it. And I'm not saying that from being some perfect person. I told you earlier, I was a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? I did a lot of bad shit. You know what I mean? So luckily I got it together, you know?
Straight up.
But some people just never tell, like they'll literally, you'll hear them say something, be like, I just know that's not even true.
Straight like that.
It's not even some shit you know. They'll say some shit about sport. They're just all type of shit. And it just don't be true.
Oh,
And you just be like, why are you saying that with such conviction?
it'd be wild.
But they're good people.
Yeah.
Like I could probably be like, yo, man, I need $50 or something. You hold me down, or yo, can you give me a ride or whatever? They're cool. They're cool. But at the same time, it's like
Yeah, they just
That's
seen
weird.
a dinosaur
You
across the
sick,
street
bro.
though yesterday.
because I don't think right.
The stories be wild.
And but they believe in that shit. Oh yeah, I started beatboxing. They be believing that shit though.
For real.
And that's what I don't understand. It's like if I'm like, yo, I'm just trying to be genuine and honest all the time. Simple enough.
Straight like
Some
that.
motherfuckers would be like, oh, you think you better than? No, that's to me that seemed easy. Why can't we all just do that?
It's too hard.
Anyway, I don't. That's a fact though. That's a fact though. I'm not gonna
hard
be
for
afraid
some
to
people
get some
to-
jewels
to
off during
keep it
these.
100.
That's a fact, bro.
Most definitely.
And so all the love is not love.
Nah.
You know.
There'll be
So
a lot of hidden hate. A
so
lot of hidden hate.
today,
But there's still plenty of other artists too that you
Like
know,
Frank Mank
if y'all rock
Loc.
with me, I rock with y'all. I'm always open to work with anybody from the city.
y'all should. Yo,
Anybody. Or
Ray-
other cities as well. But you know,
the show was lit.
home team first.
It definitely, it did for a local show. It was lit. It was a good time.
Appreciate it.
You know, just everybody rapped. Most people stayed for everybody else's set, and obviously, the people who were there were legitimately hyped for your set. You can hear it on camera, especially when you was doing the weed joint. You know, but you was performing your ass off. Pause.
Appreciate.
But people was hyped. The people who was there, like that's a fact.
Blast,
no, I know. I heard that. I'm like, okay, cool. Yeah. That's cool. And that's why I keep saying that consistency. To me, that follows, that travels.
Straight up.
And they see you again and again and again. Now we know them songs. I can still be a fan because I'm so comfortable in who I am that I can go out and be a fan. So I feel like I get a unique perspective because honestly, it's not fake. I'm being genuine. I'm happy to be here. So I'm listening to your shit. I'm going to sing it the next time. Like, I learned some of Nas' shit. I'm like, bro, this is some of the hottest shit I ever heard in my life.
Speaking of Nas, we had a hard-ass feature, too.
Nas is the illest, bro.
He came.
Nas is like,
killed this shit.
Yeah, Nas is like one of the best rappers I heard, too.
He definitely had a
And
hard
honestly, I feel like I've known Nas for a long time. He probably was always lit. But when I figured it out or I realized it, I was like, holy shit.
That's cuz.
Nas gets busy. No, I love Nas. I love Nas. He could call me. We locked in. You ask me. You know what I'm saying?
Up.
So, no, I love Nas. But he gets busy. You know what I'm saying? He gets busy. So, shout out to another pen. So that's what I'm saying. You just naming off solid features. Like those. I fuck with all those guys heavy. That makes sense to me. You know, that you'd be locked in with those type of guys.
Most def.
For sure.
We go back.
There was obviously was there any rappers, because the music scene here is kind of young.
Right.
But was there anybody who before you took rap serious who was rapping from here that you kind of was inspired by, or you kind of was like, oh, I fuck with their shit a little bit or whatever? I know the scene here was not huge.
See, to keep it a band, when I was younger, I was more into the local R&B scene.
Yeah, so from the city?
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
so
Joey Ashby, Jay Shade, that's my oldest brother.
I know who that is. I know who that is.
Yeah. So, yeah.
And Joey's a legend.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
Joey's a fucking legend. And, yeah, that can't never be taken from him here.
There was still the local legends. They was getting it smooth.
Yeah, Smooth. Smooth is he should be in everybody's top 5 and not number 3, 4, or 5.
Yeah. So I definitely, but yeah, I was more, because my brother was doing R&B, so that's what.
I heard of him.
Yeah. That's what I was more into.
For sure.
My younger years.
For sure.
Yeah.
So what's next?
Everything. Oh, yeah.
How you feel about diss tracks? What if somebody dissed you? What would you do? We actually, you know what? Hold on. Is there a way to, hold on. Is there like a, hold on. Because I know you got a diss track.
Hey,
hold on.
I'll welcome anybody.
I know how you feel about diss tracks. I know how you feel about diss tracks because, you know why I know?
What's up?
Because you just put one out.
Did I?
You did.
Did I?
It was, I ain't gonna lie. Look,
it'd be like that sometimes.
Can I critique your rapping?
I'm with it.
I don't actually have anything, but I just didn't want to talk about it all without being like, yo, your shit is so different.
Appreciate it.
So like, I love that sing-songy kind of old school, but just gangster vibe. I love that shit. I heard something this morning that because I was listening to it all morning. You know what I'm saying? It was on when you got here. It was just on all morning, so I could get into it. There was something I listened to this morning that I feel like you sang the whole joint kind of, but didn't. It was so fucking fire, son. Maybe it was like a struggle song. I loved it. That's my type of music too. I ain't gonna lie. I've been through it, you know. So yeah. So I really fuck with that style. So that's what I kind of expected to hear.
Oh yeah.
And you were rapping.
Oh yeah.
So I know you could rap. You do I know you, but I'm saying like to me, you're really known for that different style, which is unique, and I love that because a lot of dudes is rapping. You know, and I know you know what I'm talking about, that kind of. So you got busy on that. You was really rapping. So I did not expect that.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so.
See, I be trying
I could understand it, all that shit.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not saying I can't understand the fastest rap. What is it called? Yeah. It has a name. That's that style. That's what it is. I didn't want to misspeak. That's a style.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? HB be murdering that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's a style. So, but I can't always understand that shit.
Straight up.
And I know you do that really well too.
For sure.
But you was getting busy.
Man.
I was like, oh, okay. Shit.
You know,
that made me think you felt the way.
Yeah, when they keep poking the bear, eventually we gonna poke back.
So, yeah, what are you gonna do if he makes a song about you?
I don't see it happening, but I welcome all challengers.
Would you make another song?
I welcome all challengers.
You make 3 songs?
I welcome all challengers.
You gonna perform that joint sometime?
I'm with all the bullshit.
Can you rap better than whoever this is?
Who?
You're too big to be an owl. I'm just, but so you rap better than him. You rap better than him to me, and I don't even know who it is. So
yeah, I do this shit for real.
Okay, I'm with it. Cool.
You know,
So
I be trying to be so humble at
so
times.
you out here dissing motherfuckers.
It gets real.
You out here dissing motherfuckers.
Well, is it a diss if it's the truth?
Yes.
All right. Well, I guess I'm dissing.
Because like I'm fat, and if you call me fat, it's like still a diss.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But it was a light tap.
It's just a better diss.
It's a
the
light
ones
tap.
that are, no, but they're better.
No, I'm saying I just gave a light tap.
Oh, for sure. But the
know.
ones that hit are like, yeah, man, there's some truth to that.
Yeah.
I should lose some weight. Thanks. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm with you. So that stings when I hear it in a battle every time. Like, yeah, man, cool. I guess what? I have now since I got sick. No, but that, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, to me, it has a little bit more sting to it when there's some truth to that shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so. Okay, well.
Especially when you let it.
So what do you think about battle rap?
I love it.
Wow.
I fucking love it. Y'all inspire me.
No, it was
definitely
fun.
something that I can't personally do. That's why I love it that much more, because y'all
Yeah, no.
do that shit for real.
Yeah, other people say they couldn't do it either. I get it, because
It's
honestly,
just
I
certain
wouldn't.
things you
I
can't
wouldn't-
say to me right in my face.
Well, yeah, I had this. I feel like this conversation will probably come up a lot too.
Yeah.
But no, because Ray said the same thing, and it's like the flip side to that coin is a lot of times it's business. So you say that, but
No,
like,
that's different.
So
See,
that's what I'm saying.
I just
but
ain't
that's what I'm saying. That's the
Yeah.
first thing. But even before that, when you kind of understand it, like there's some things that I'm not tough at all. There's some things where I probably would fuck up an event.
Right.
Like nobody's really went too crazy on melody, and they all know. You know what I'm saying? Like when my homie passed, I carried his casket. Shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? So that was here. And I was never gonna let that go. Never. You know what I'm saying? Never. So there was some things. So I will say the bulk of it is not usually that. So I know it has that stigma of obviously like, oh, you was my man. Now you're telling them how I loaned you $20 or you loaned me $20 that time or some shit. But that's not the bulk of it.
See, and that'd be cool. With me, it just be with my loved ones that's gone.
No, I'm with you.
My children.
I'm with you. So when you see
else
that,
be like, whatever.
when you see that, it's usually high shock value, high reward though. Like when Arsenal is battling someone and saying that about their uncle, that dude might be getting paid 10, 15, 20 grand for 9 minutes. But still doesn't make it okay.
Is it worth
There's something. No, it still doesn't, because Arsenal's really known for that.
No,
right? He'll disrespect everybody dead. All that he went overseas and disrespected dudes' dead relatives.
Yeah,
you're not safe there, no matter what you think. Yeah, you didn't go with a gun. You didn't get a gun overseas.
For real.
You are not safe. Overseas is lit. Like you go over to London and shit, they will do something to you.
Poke you up.
Oh, bad too. Might work great for me. Might be perfect for me. You know what I'm saying? Be like, I feel at home. But yeah, with that said, yeah, it gets real over there.
Hell yeah.
So, but anyway, back to what you got going on. No, we don't want no violence.
No, I ain't with.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll hug cuz right now.
It's just rap.
But just stop acting like a bitch. That's all.
I don't recommend anyone should act like a bitch.
Nobody.
So
should
I
act
can't
like a
speak
bitch.
to.
Especially not towards nobody.
I don't know who
we're
we're talking about, but in general,
you know what I'm saying.
I think a good rule to live by is don't act like a bitch. I think if that's like your starting rule,
I got a rule in my basement that say no bitch assness.
None of it.
It's one of the rules.
It's one, and it's a simple rule to follow.
I don't got many rules, but that's one of them. No bitch assness.
I think it's an easy rule to follow.
Easy. Especially as a man.
I follow that rule. Well, yeah, that's what I mean. That's what we're talking about here.
Especially as a man.
No. Like as a bitch, you allowed to be a bitch
as much as you want.
That's all. That's okay. But no, as a man. That's what I'm saying. Like
no bitch ass.
No bitch ass shit. It's simple.
No bitch.
It's a hard rule to follow. So look, they told me not to run, and I couldn't even follow something that simple. So I guess maybe I kind of understand a little bit or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I pushed my teacher down the stairs. That was probably a rule. You know what I'm saying? Like, so sometimes motherfuckers just can't follow rules. They grown and stupid.
Yeah. Keep your
being grown and stupid is sad as fuck.
Stupid ass away from me then.
Once you're grown, you're smart enough. No matter how stupid you might have been,
straight like that.
You're smart enough now to not do bitch ass shit. And I want to be clear to the world, to the whole world. I am speaking in general about everyone who's ever going to see this in all of life. If the aliens pick this up one day, I want them to know the same.
No bitch
So
ass
I'm not
niggas.
speaking about anyone specifically.
No aliens. No.
I can't speak for the homie.
We don't want no bitch ass.
I'm not. I didn't make a diss song. I'm going to probably about someone because they're fun.
They are fun.
They are.
It's hell of a relief too.
In general, I apply the rule: no bitch assness.
I feel it.
Seems simple enough.
I feel it. Can't lose with no bitch assness. Everybody wins.
Everybody.
Everybody.
It's not even an opinion on what bitch ass shit is. It's like you don't lie, you don't cheat, steal, you just don't do that.
Don't be weird.
Yeah. Like, man, I actually respect a motherfucker who robbed me more than steal from me.
You know what I'm talking
Look
about?
me in my face.
I know you did it.
And take my shit.
I know you.
And I let you.
Yeah.
Or I got knocked the fuck out or killed or whatever. Not glorifying none of this. It's a metaphor. But if you steal, like, you way worse.
Oh yeah.
You way worse.
You sneaky.
You just that's what I'm saying. And the scary motherfuckers be the worst ones.
Don't they?
Because how many times does it be the scary motherfucker who come back and do something to somebody?
Oh yeah.
Because they're scary.
Crazy.
Scary motherfuckers be the worst sometimes.
Most of the time.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
For real, for real.
That's why if there was no bitch assness, you wouldn't have to worry.
At all.
Bro, put your chest down.
That's it.
I'm good, bro.
Literally, I don't bother nobody.
Yo, this logic doesn't apply to most people, though.
I
You
be
know what
in
they
the
say?
house
You know,
with my
motherfuckers be like, oh, that's
children.
soft.
You know, I don't bother nobody.
They be like, yeah, that's soft. I'd be like, what? So what?
Right.
So what then?
Straight up.
I feel fine. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Straight up.
like, I don't know, man. No, yeah, I just want to be genuine. That's why we did this interview. That's why we was able to go over an hour now. Like it's nothing.
It's been fun.
No, for sure,
Most
for sure.
definitely
And,
been fun.
no, and you know, the more we chat for a little longer, the more they know about you. You know, the more they see the personality. You're gonna be doing more shows, right?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
You gonna keep recording?
Most definitely.
I'm gonna have to learn how to record,
I got you.
or maybe I'll just go somewhere.
Well, depending on your program, a little bit I do know about
I haven't got one yet, so I'm gonna. I left it open. I left it open to pick which one is gonna make the most sense.
Now, I can show
You know
you
what I'm
my
saying?
old ass program.
Yeah.
It's simple to me, so
Yeah.
you know I can. Walk
I haven't
you
got
through
one.
it.
I got one that came with something I bought. It was called like Bitwig or something,
True.
and it was just a super simple one that was free. So I installed it. It's actually super simple, but no, I don't have anything for that reason. Same thing with video editing software. A lot of times you also get a free trial, like 30 days or 60 days. So I want to wait because I was gonna get Final Cut Pro, but I want to wait till I start to use it because you get like a 30-day trial or some shit.
Yeah, so you can.
But the same thing with an audio. I know which ones people use, like now today, like from Pro Tools to the other. There's the other big one, Logic, right? So a lot of people use that too. So I was just gonna wait till someone kind of told me what they use. So
yeah. I'm all the way back with Mixpad.
yeah. So I mean, obviously, I know
But,
people
you
still
know,
use GarageBand
I edit mine differently.
because GarageBand is on these computers because obviously they're Macs, you know.
True.
So a lot of people still use that.
Oh yeah.
I used iMovie the other day for the first time. It was super easy. I was like, oh, that's cool. Made my video look a little cooler. Like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm just here to talk.
Straight
But
up.
be genuine with, oh, my kid is messaging me.
Oh, true.
Is that cool? Oh, she messaged me some bullshit.
Uh-oh.
Oh, she's receiving $1 for scholarship tomorrow night.
Turn up.
She must be at the high school by 6:45. I wonder if she's going to go. She has her whole life in front of her, so I would go, even if I was still making choices out here, because why not?
Why not?
If it's some money I could get for something I might do later, why not? But to be fair, Melody's killing it. She's graduated early, so she's kind of into her life, working 2 jobs.
And special shout out, handling business.
Yes, I appreciate that because she really is. She holding her friends down.
That's dope.
You know, her friends going through some shit. She right there. You know, she using her money, make sure everybody good. Just the same way she saw me come up.
Look, that's
you
how
build
you know you was
relationships.
doing your
yeah,
thing.
I believe that though.
Most
I
definitely.
appreciate that. I believe that. So with that said, I hope she goes. I would love to go with her. I'll talk to her about it. You know, so yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I had to check that because you know the kid, you always gotta be like, oh, see what's going on.
Got to.
Because she's still kind of soft.
Straight up.
So she be needing me, even though she try to act like she don't. She be needing me. She be like, how does the microwave work? She doesn't say that, but you know what I'm saying? That type shit where I'm like, what? Yo, for the longest time, I ain't gonna lie to you. For the longest time, she would act like she didn't know how to cook frozen burritos. It's the easiest thing, yo. But it was still around the time she was driving. And I was like, yo, if you can't cook a frozen burrito,
How you gonna be driving?
you can't drive a car.
Straight
like what's that? So honestly, it became a joke, but she used that to start, stepping up because she knew how big a deal driving was.
Straight up.
And the more she started to drive, the more she got like, okay,
More independent with
the
it.
more, I got to be a little more on top of shit.
Straight up.
Life is fragile. So, but yeah, shout out to Melody, but also,
Big shout out.
yeah, for sure. So, okay, what we talking about? What you listening to today? We could wrap up, but I want to give, as much you need to go to your fans. People are gonna check for you. Especially as you put out more and more music and you diss some motherfuckers.
Look,
you know what I'm saying?
Look.
You just outside.
It's just a light tap.
Those hurt sometimes.
Hey, well,
sometimes those hurt more.
They say if you spare the rod, you hate
Look,
the child.
I'm gonna tell you a story.
Sometimes you got to correct them like they're your children because they step out of line.
That feels rough. But, yo, I did some bullshit one time, and the big homie was who I did the bullshit to.
Straight up.
So I knew what it was gonna be. You know what I'm saying? And when he pulled up, I'm outside with my guys. He took me away from them. I went for a walk with him, and then he bing, bing, bonged me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I learned so much from it because they were just taps too.
Yeah.
But he took me away from everybody, kind of, you know what I'm saying, and just so I really appreciated that. It was just a little light taps. I was like, okay, I know this could have been much worse. It wasn't to make me look bad. It was to tell me, tighten up.
Straight like that.
Tighten up. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll never forget that.
I like that.
So that's how I took it.
I'm just telling bro to tighten
that's
up.
That's what it felt like. Because if he wanted to do something to me, more worse than he did, he could have did something to me.
Yeah,
and shout out to him. I hope he's doing amazing in life. Deserves every bit of good in the world. So shout out to him. I appreciated the lesson and every other one. So we cool, man. You know what I'm saying? As soon as I get it, you got it. You know what I'm saying? As soon as I get it, you got it. I swear to God. I'm going to go pay a couple debts right back in the hood first, no matter what. I ain't been there in 20 years. You know what I'm saying? Shit. That shit never leave you. Because I never forget where I came from. It was wild, bro. You know what I'm saying? We was young.
For real.
We was young. But motherfucker turned out all right. So I appreciate the help. But I got to get back there and get y'all cool. So
yeah, them lessons hit different.
They do. They do.
Definitely hit different.
They really do. And that's the thing I think is missing today.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like a lot of
shit.
They not listen because
if you make everything acceptable,
and you could go online and do whatever.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like the people that was above me,
hide your hand,
bro. The people that was above me would just slap the shit out of me. I'm not even saying it like it's like a bitch like type shit. It's almost like no, if you did some bullshit,
straight up,
they was gonna come to you and let you know you did some bullshit.
Straight like that.
And now it's like on the internet you can just do whatever.
Oh yeah.
Nobody's going to these kids and being like, oh, you robbed that dude on video. The fuck is wrong with you? And just punching them in their face.
Literally.
Because that young kid now will just kill you. So to where back then I felt like back in the day it was like you got the there was just lessons to shit.
It was real.
Now that you say that, there was rules and shit. Yeah, you knew of rules and shit. Yeah. Maybe from the mafia or whatever, but in the 90s I feel like you knew what there was just a different code to it than there is today, So I don't think nobody is checked for what they're getting off with.
Oh no.
And it's hurting the generation.
A lot of them be getting sent off by they so-called big homies. Make it even worse.
Yeah, it's a weird time.
Yeah.
The internet has changed things. The internet has changed things. But we sound like the old ass heads, which is funny because
that's cool. That's why I be in
every
the
time
house
I
with
tell
my
you,
kids.
like probably speaking of old heads, probably like once a year, right? I'm like, yo, Frank, are you 50? Motherfucker be like, no, I'm 30, bro. Shit, I was asking him that since he was 25.
Oh,
I'd be like, damn, because you just move like you got a little swag to you.
That's love.
But yeah, stay out of my way, I'm stay out of yours type shit.
Straight like that.
But we also know we heard about you. We heard about you. Why you get kicked out of so many schools, man?
Man.
No, I know you was just figuring it out.
Sometimes your hands get addicted to, bullshit.
You still be boxing?
I dabble a little bit, stay in shape,
Would you do a local celebrity boxing match?
Yes.
How much you think it would take for you and whoever you needed to get in there, all jokes aside?
Who?
To fight, to box on camera?
$0.
I know,
but
you
free, goddammit.
Would you?
Hell yeah.
Oh, we could maybe get that off the... He not going to do it, huh?
Hell no.
I don't even know who he is, but...
Who will? Who got beef with me that want to step in the ring?
So does it have to be beef? What if it's like a show? Can we do? Are we allowed to do We can't do fighting, probably, right?
I don't know. If it's just a show, I just want some money.
That's what I mean. No, that's what I'm saying. Like,
But if you just want to, you know what I'm saying?
no.
If you
So
actually
is there
got
a
an
way to
issue,
have
let's
start an
get it.
underground like
But
fight league, boxing league? Is there a way to do that? There
I
has to
don't
be,
know.
right?
I feel like if everybody sign off, everybody should
Motherfuckers
be cool.
is doing it, right? In other states,
Yeah.
bro. I bet if we went online, we could find wild amounts of backyard fighting.
Yeah, I've
That's
been
like
seeing
somewhat-
last man standing, all kinds of
Yeah,
stuff.
crazy, right? And you see how they be promoting themselves?
Oh yeah. Hey, look.
Who- so
I'm
you
not
think-
ducking
you think you would be a Des Moines
fades.
champ in your weight
Whoever
class?
want it.
What weight class would you fight at? Because you know motherfuckers usually slim down the best they can, whatever. What weight class would you fight at? You think?
I don't know.
I don't want to.
I'll
Obviously,
probably-
you look like a rock, so I don't know.
Right now, I'm probably like 190.
So you'll probably fight at like 185 or something, or you feel good, right? Because you look good. Pause.
I'll go up or down depending on how I'm
Oh,
feeling
you just
that
gonna
day.
you just fight everybody?
Not everybody. I ain't Superman, goddammit. But I will fight you, motherfuckers. But yeah.
Well, no, in a sanctioned fight, you keep it close in the weight,
Oh yeah.
make it serious, you know.
Yeah. I ain't ducking no fades.
Yeah, but I think diss tracks are better.
Yeah.
Just taps,
Yeah,
taps. Remember
just
tap, tap,
It's
tap,
just
tap.
taps. It's just taps.
Just want you to tighten up.
But I do like boxing. I will get in the ring with whoever.
Do you like boxing as well, like the sport?
Yeah, I love it.
I only watch the biggest fights. I'm not gonna act like I don't, because I love UFC, MMA. I'm crazy into that shit.
I like UFC too, but if it wasn't for boxing, I would have never been.
See,
in
I know that.
UFC.
Like, I was always that guy
Personally.
too.
Yeah.
I was always that. And then when I started watching it enough through the pandemic, because it was going on when nothing else was,
Yeah.
I kind of got locked in. I watched it enough, because it's violent, dog.
And
It's
I feel
violent.
like a lot
It's
of
violent.
people quit messing with boxing because they stopped making video games.
That hurt. Boxing still can sell major fights. We see that.
It does, but the younger crowd,
And to be fair, though,
lot
the
of them
biggest
don't
fights are
really
not in
rock with-
America anymore.
yeah.
They're in Saudi Arabia.
But think about it, they haven't made really no real boxing games, but there's been a bunch of UFC, so
For sure.
everybody's been, bring
Well,
fight night back.
And there's not and there's just not a ton of stars.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Well, there's some
there's
decent
a
ones
few.
right now. There's some decent
there's
ones
a
right
few,
now.
but it just to the casual, I just feel like
Yeah.
like the Conor McGregors of the world. There was just some UFC guys over the last
UFC,
10 or
yeah.
20 years who got so big, like Francis Ngannou and shit like that.
Yeah,
Tyson Fury's big. Obviously,
Did you
Canelo
see
was big.
How Anthony Joshua knocked my boy out.
But that look, Tyson's probably a rap, but bro, I seen enough to know the motherfucker was great.
No, yeah,
Some of those fights in his height when he was doing some of that moving, I seen it.
Yeah.
You know, those Wilder fights were a big deal, dog.
Most definitely.
Wilder should have killed that guy. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that I seen that shit,
Fury's a dog.
but I think it's over with.
Yeah.
I think it's over with.
Well, I don't know. I feel like his close fights, he always come back and go harder.
You gotta think he's getting older and he's happier probably.
Yeah.
I just don't
that
think the
changes a lot.
chip on his shoulder
That
isn't as
hunger.
big.
It
And
do.
Joshua has a chip on his shoulder.
He definitely
It's
do.
about time he starts getting busy. Because he
do.
definitely got it. Because motherfuckers call him soft.
Yeah.
Dude looked like he was chiseled out of rock, pause. And motherfuckers will call him soft.
Yeah.
Obviously not to his face, but you know what I mean? Like,
Straight up.
he literally has like an image of being soft.
And he's a dog, which is so
and
crazy.
he's a mountain of a man,
He's
bro.
a dog, and he got him though.
No,
Like,
yeah.
He's a dog.
So that fight will be next.
Yeah.
I assume so. They're going to make that fight, I'm sure.
I hope so.
Right? Does Fury have to fight Dude again? Or fight Dude? They haven't even fought yet. He actually has to fight, what's his
Usyk.
name? Yeah, he has to fight Usyk first.
Yeah.
Actually, if he loses that fight, Joshua's not going to fight him.
No,
Joshua's going to fight Usyk.
he wants the winner.
Yeah. So hopefully he wins that Usyk fight
I feel like he will.
because Tyson and Joshua's a huge boxing fight.
Hell yeah.
Huge boxing fight for sure.
Hell yeah.
But no, they have some stars. But I mean, the UFC has guys that like,
Yeah, from everywhere.
and bro, if you really start watching it, I was the same way. Like, bro, it's violent, son.
It is.
So as a warrior, you start to realize what these guys are putting on the line.
Hell yeah.
And when you look I watch all the fights, so I watch like the early prelims. Like, yo, these dudes are making 10 grand.
Some of the early ones be better than the
But they're
main
making like
card.
10 grand, which sounds like a lot of money. But then after taxes, it's like 6,000. And then after they pay their gym and they make like 2
Yeah.
grand, they fight 3 times a year. Do the math. There's dudes in the top 10 that are working at Walgreens.
That's wild.
But like hood dudes, like the UFC is lit. It is. I'm not going to lie. But I agree with I always loved boxing.
yeah.
Always. You know what I'm saying? Like I loved boxing. So, and then I came up around Mike Tyson and all that shit when it was a big deal. Like even my parents were like, everyone remembers where they were when Mike got knocked out, you know? So it was such a big deal. Boxing was a big deal back then.
Straight
I
up.
always loved boxing. UFC is pretty lit though, I'm not going to lie. If somebody loves boxing and truly loves like hand-to-hand combat, once if you started watching it and it's free on Saturdays, once you start watching it, like it's like, oh yeah,
definitely
warriors. Honestly, I ain't gonna lie. To me, it makes me feel better about myself. I'm like, oh, okay, there's men out there that go to war. You know what I'm saying? Like I love that type shit. Gets my, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So sports, sports are cool. No, I've appreciated you taking the time, man.
Definitely
taking the time. I don't want it to slow down because it's been great. It's been great. So, but I mean, you got anything on your chest? Anything? Any local topics that you want to talk about? You got an opinion on Kendrick and Cole while you're here? Honestly, I hope this video, because if this video comes out in like 3 weeks, it's gonna be a stupid question.
Right.
The apology was the worst.
Oh yeah, I hated that.
Yeah,
I hated the apology.
I get it though. I do get it. But
I understand. You standing on your grown man shit.
And it is called "It Might Delete Later." I wonder if somebody was saying this to me the other day. I wonder if it was like, well, that's why I called it that.
But not if you only delete that track. That means you
no, for sure. I was just saying a little bit of them might have been like there might have been a part of them from the beginning. I think who thought I might not be able to see this all the way through. Yeah. I could see even when he put it out being a little hesitant. I think. He's just not a cat who he called for it for sure.
Yeah.
But I think he was like, wait a minute, I don't want to get into this.
Yeah.
Because I think he knows Kendrick's not going to stop.
Cole is a dog. I love his
Kendrick's
music.
Not going to stop. Cole is one of the best rappers alive.
Literally. I love his music. That's why I'm like, why did you apologize, bro?
No, it hurt. But what do you think about the songs?
I understand. I fuck with both of them.
Same.
I ain't going
to The Kendrick joint had the luxury of being on, which was actually a fire album.
Yeah,
that Metro Boomin and Future album was fire. And it was just an album that was just coming out that day. I think that was the single or something. Like they released right with that. So it had like a hit song. I love that song actually.
Yeah.
I think that beat is hard as fuck. That I like that shit a lot. So but the Cole shit is hard because I love how the first beat got me. The first beat was crazy, and then when he slowed the beat down, I feel like he started rapping crazier. So to me, his felt maybe more like a little more of a diss, but Kendrick's just feel like a better vibe
versus him just giving you a verse.
Kendrick's was a whole vibe though, and even the way he was doing the flow with the sound effects, and he was in there getting busy.
He definitely hit that motherfucker.
I really like that.
Yeah.
Is that kind of what you did when you just made your diss track?
I
was
feel
you feeling good? You was like, man,
even lighter.
You gonna put it out as a whole song?
Oh yeah.
Is it coming out?
It's coming out.
It's gonna have artwork.
It's gonna have artwork.
Oh man.
Hopefully a fire feature.
The best diss song.
You know what I'm talking about?
You got a beat for me too, right?
Most definitely.
Yeah, I'm gonna listen to that after this. Can't wait.
Most def.
For sure. Yo, you want to play something before we get out of here?
Yeah, we definitely can.
I'll vibe to something with you. What if I don't like it?
Let me know.
I'm kidding. I mean, I'm not because I'm always gonna be genuine, but I've heard enough to know I'm good here. You know what I'm saying? But
I'm gonna give you the exclusive.
Yeah, let's bang.
Tomorrow, that Rockabye.
It's coming out tomorrow?
Dropping tomorrow.
I appreciate it. So I wish I could put this out today. First. I know, but I can't put it out until after it's been out.
You almost heard it here
Wait a minute. I could probably put out the clip. I could figure out a way to make a clip, right?
Can make a clip.
I don't be knowing how this technology work. I'm a dinosaur, son. I just started ordering from Amazon like last week.
Good week.
I'm kidding. It was like a year ago, but I was mad late. Everybody's like, why don't you just get it? I want to go buy it at the store. No, you good. Go ahead. Let's bang.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard this. Yeah. Oh, I'm glad they showed up.
Oh, yeah, we had a blast. Shout out Ira and KG.
Can you turn it up on there? Oh, yeah, this right bangs. So, oh, you're not hooked up to the Bluetooth, is you?
I thought it was.
That's what it was. I'm like, oh, we can give them a way better quality version if you want to stop it.
I got you.
You think it's worth it? I think it's worth it.
I got you.
If they stuck around this long to fuck with us, guess what? They can't wait for this joint.
So my little technical.
So yeah. No, I was wondering. I'm like, wait a minute.
We had,
I'm looking at it though because I'm clearly slow as shit. So I'm looking at it like, oh, I'm turning it up, and I'm like, what the fuck? It sounds like it getting louder.
My slow ass.
Yeah, is it hooked up?
Yeah, we in there.
Okay, I bet it sounds better this time. I think.
All right.
I'm sorry, people, but yo, anybody who stayed here this long, or came here for this clip,
I'm talking about.
I appreciate you because we got Frank Mank Loc in the building, giving us an unreleased joint that's probably gonna be released before y'all hear this, but that's okay because we outside.
All love, all love.
Let's go, man.
It's another Hearst hit.
Now you know what I'm saying. You hear the difference?
Oh yeah.
My baby in the treetop, bang goes the gun,
Woo.
watch his body drop. Is that the price you pay to get to the top? Ooh, this money never stops. Ooh, this money never stops.
Yeah, I heard this.
I watch his body drop. Ooh, I'm screaming for
You recorded this?
Yeah, yup.
Rockabye baby, time to put them night, chopping out the big slice, knife to a gunfight, sleeping on a nigga, wake him up when the time's right, shining through the darkness like a motherfucking nightlight. They say she was light bright, and she keep a big pipe, quick to turn a bitch dyke. Her name is Can't Get Right, saying that I'm cold, but yet I'm hotter than a fish fry. I'm up and I'm on, we gon' call this shit here vamp like.
Rockabye baby, don't get in my way. When Nina blow, everybody gon' lay. About my business, don't got time to play. You gon' be missing if you fuck with gang. You better realize I really am the guy. Never been lazy, I will get crazy if you play with mine. Put that on the 9, realest niggas right beside. You out of line, just one of mine, it was a homicide. You got a problem, get it solved. Do not end up in the mold. Fucking with a bigger dog. Ain't no walking, biting hard. Damn, they shoulda let you know. I've been through this before. No, I never been a hoe, but Nina ready to blow. Rockabye, baby.
Rockabye baby.
Yeah, I threw some effects on there too.
Bang goes the gun and watch his body drop. Is that the price you pay to get to the top?
Fire.
Ooh,
I heard this. That's right.
Ooh,
Definitely was part of the performance.
ooh, I watch his body drop. Ooh, I'm screaming for the cops. It's rockabye baby.
Premiere.
Yo, I appreciate you for coming too, man.
I most definitely appreciate the invite. It's been all love. It's been a blast and a half.
Yeah. No, it was a great time.
Most definitely.
Great time. Thanks for playing that. I fucked with it. You know, I hope we keep moving and shaking. But you know, we locked in.
Oh yeah,
We locked in. So
most definitely.
you know, I'm always gonna support whatever you got going on.
Yes,
I gave them that disclaimer at the beginning though, but obviously now they see.
Straight up.
Rock solid, talented as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate.
So yeah, we appreciate you taking the time to come here.
All
Frank
love.
Mank Loc in the building. Shout out to y'all. Better Views, episode 2. BEDDER-MEDA, taking the eye out of media.
All
We
love.
out of here.
Yes, sir.